trap straight to a penthouse, Miami Beach. Hey, yo, talk crazy on tweets. They don't want it cause I come to defeat. They don't want it. I peek, these niggas all sweet. Bamboo sticks all in the Jeep. It's a new weirdo every week. Get the whip, put it up for my seeds. No care for the IG, just no care. Anything for clout. They do anything for clout. Do anything for clout.
What's up, T Squad? Welcome back to the Color Me Pink channel. Today, I'm delving into some hot celebrity gossip, and it's all about the wrestling legend Hulk Hogan. Yes, you heard me. Hulk Hogan is once again making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty details of it all, let's do a quick recap for those of you who might not be familiar with Hulk Hogan. I mean, if you are, what rock have you been living under? Now, Hulk Hogan, whose real name is Terry Bollea, is a former professional wrestler and a pop culture icon known for his time in the WWE and WCW. But unfortunately, Hulk Hogan's career has been marred by multiple allegations of racism in the past. And now he's facing yet another accusation that's causing a stir in the media. So what's the latest controversy surrounding Hulk Hogan? Child, let me break it down for you. So you guys, via the YBF, they are reporting that an influencer by the name of Essence Janae, the beautiful black girl that you see on this video, is putting Hulk Hogan on blast for what she says was racial discrimination after he hired her to be a brand ambassador for his beer company. And based on her story time, his actions are indeed suspicious. So on the screen, she put POV. Hulk Hogan paid you to be a brand ambassador and canceled your contract the next day because he realized you were a black brand ambassador. So then she says, after one day of promoting his brand, and she's gorgeous, by the way, before July 2nd, 2024, he canceled my contract because, with question marks, it's her and what seems to be another black girl. And then she writes, after July 3rd, 2024, as you can see, her and the black girl have been replaced with these two white girls. And she wrote, I don't know why, but these are the new brand ambassadors he hired. So she writes, this is the weird part. And this is a text conversation between her and her management. They write, Essence, you didn't do anything wrong at all. In fact, I'm sure you did great, but this client wants us to cancel the rest of the events this week. I'm really sorry. She said, OMG, what happened? Are they only taking me off of the events, or are they canceling the events completely? Her management writes back, all the rest of the events are canceled completely. Okay, so the client is Hulk Hogan and his team. Then she posts, I was told the events were being canceled completely, but I see this the next day. And you see the next day, Hulk Hogan is at an event and you see white girls in the back promoting his Pabst Blue Ribbon collaboration beer campaign. So obviously she was lied to. Here's more footage of him promoting in what looks like a wine shop or one of those types of stores, and you see it's nothing but white girls helping promote. And she wrote, I guess they didn't have room for us on a boat. Girl. So then people in her comment section were saying, I thought we all knew Hulk Hogan been racist. I'm pretty sure this is how he ruined Brooke's singing career before. I'm a huge wrestling fan. This is very known in that community. He's been banned from many shows for this. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. And if you don't remember, back in 2015, Hulk Hogan was abruptly fired from the WWE after tapes recorded in 2007 revealed him ranting about his daughter sleeping with a black man and liberally using the N-word to embellish his point of view. When this came out in 2015, Hogan, who then described the outburst in which he said, I am a racist to a point, effing Negroes, as offensive and unacceptable, was obviously some BS and something that he said to help get himself out of the hole he dug himself into. Back then, he even sat down and did interviews saying that he isn't racist and that he's learned his lesson and this, that, and the third. But obviously, years later, we are still seeing him attribute these types of racist behaviors. Another recording surfaced that captured the famous wrestler making racially feud comments over jailhouse phone calls to his son, Nick, back in May of 2008. At the time, the Pinellas, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, County Sheriff's Office released nearly 2 weeks worth of jail phone calls. Bay News 9 went back and listened to more of those calls and found the racial comments the public has never heard before. Hogan calls his son the N-word and Nick does not repeat that exact word. You and me been sitting on some serious phone dialogue here, N-word, Hogan said. Yeah, nibba, Nick said. N-word, that means you are my best friend, said Hogan. Wow, okay, that's weird. Nick was serving an 8-month sentence for a car crash that left his friend Johnny Graziano permanently disabled. In another phone call, Hogan talks about God and reincarnation. You know that God gave you this vibe and this energy that you and I are going to live forever, bro, he said. I just hope we don't come back as a couple. I don't want to say it. Blizzak Gizaz. You know what I'm saying? Brutal, Nick responded after they both laughed. Why would you even have a conversation like that with your son? That is so weird and creepy and disgusting. Ew. Hogan also talked to Nick about possibly being transferred from the adult jail to juvenile hall. It's down in St. Pete and it's mixed race and we get along with everybody, so that's fine, Nick said. Hulk said, your mom went there and said it was mainly Blizz. You know what I'm saying? Nick said. So I guess Blizz are supposed to be black people? Hulk responded, and that some of the ladies there that, you know, run the school are nice Blizz ladies, you know. I would go down there. I would make friends with all those kids down there, said Nick. I guarantee it because you know how all the Blizz peers love us. Girl, I cannot with this foolishness, okay? Gross. What's even crazier and more sad is that only 3 years later, Hulk Hogan was reinstated back into the WWE Hall of Fame. Wow. Well, I hope after this incident, we can finally terminate him for good and push him out the door, okay? Because this is just nasty, vile behavior. It's obvious that he is a racist and a bigot, okay? I don't care what anybody says. I myself am a huge wrestling fan. Anybody that has followed my channel throughout the years know this. I have been an avid WWE watcher. I want to say all the way back to me being like maybe 6 years old. I've been watching wrestling. I've been watching wrestling since it was the WWF and it used to come on channel 11 here in St. Louis. When I was a little girl, I would literally be in my grandmother's living room on her carpeted floor watching wrestling on, what was that, Saturday or Sunday mornings when it used to come on. Like, that was my Gigiana. I grew up loving Hulk Hogan, loving Randy Savage, loving Jake the Snake Roberts. Like, those were my favorites back then growing up. So when this happened back in 2015, when he was exposed for being a racist, I was not only shocked, I was disappointed, I was hurt because, you know, growing up, we all loved Hulk Hogan. You know what I'm saying? He was the American dream. You know, we all loved to see him rip the yellow shirt off and have the blonde hair and all of that stuff, you know, and hearing all the things that he said on those audio tapes, on the video recordings and everything about black people and not wanting his daughter to date black people and using the N-word. It was just so disgusting and disheartening. And people like him don't need to be celebrated, do not need to be championed, okay? He needs to learn a hard lesson that this type of behavior is no longer acceptable. I don't know where this man grew up. I don't know how he was raised, but he can kick rocks as far as I am concerned. Okay. I really hope that the WWE does not continue to do business with him. He hasn't been on wrestling that I can remember within like the last few years. And I honestly hope that it stays that way. Keep him off of our television screens. Let him be down there promoting that beer or whatever he doing. He can hire as many white girls to drive the boat, honey. Nobody cares. Nobody over here with melanated skin is promoting or championing anything that Hulk Hogan does. I have not been a fan of his in years. Okay. I don't ever want to see him on any PLEs. I don't want to see him on WWE. I don't want to see him on SmackDown. I don't even want to see him on any of the other wrestling companies' shows. I don't want him on All Elite. I don't want him on TNA. I don't want him on Impact. I don't want him on none of them. Okay. He is disgusting. And I hope nothing but blessings comes to this young lady. She is gorgeous. And God did her a blessing by him doing whatever he did, because you don't want to be working for somebody that low-key don't like you, don't respect you, or want you around anyway. Okay? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about all of this down below in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know when my videos drop. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.